No. Klapame. Kasto. Nevidím obraz. Na YouTube. Niečo na piču. Refreshnúť. No, už to šlape. Dobre. Vyzerá, že všetko funguje. Dobre. Poďme asi na to, ne? Dáme večera dneska. Aspoň 3 hoďky. Toto... Bože, sorry. Budem znieť troška na piču. Som nachtypaný. Zapchatý nos totálne, takže... Budem rozprávať, jak budem, no. No, jak som v pohode. Takže, chill. No, povedať to. Zdravím vás tu všetkých. Či na stream, či na záznam. Čaute. Alebo na to, čo to budeme, ale... Bože, tak sorry, keď budeme aj smakať a podobne. Keď nezabudnem, tak vypnem mikrofón. Ak sa aj pošťastí, tak jak včera, tak ho zabudnem zase zapnúť späť. Tak ale hádam, nie.
Ciri had never reached the elven age, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Gavella Glan.
Čaruje, hej.
We're certain to find something here.
Hej, čo? Zatiaľ sme prišli, hej. Chcem, ideme pomôcť.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Ešte je tá hádanka.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder speech. All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Máme na to.
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Myslím pamäti. Viem, že toto bolo prvé.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
Jo. Typnem si, že toto bolo druhé. Nebolo.
Just wonderful.
Nevadí. Pokus to bol dobrý.
Seems we did something wrong.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
Let's try it.
Wait.
Just gotta figure
Aha,
out the order.
dobre.
Behind that wall, a movement.
There it goes.
Mal som ísť tam. Mal som tušenie. Neviem, prečo som to neurobil. Poďme. Teda ako dáme. Takže, už máme poradie. Hop. 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 A hop. Dobre, to by bolo. Ideme sa narýchlo. Však sú tu veci, čo sa nám zídu.
Should draw from it.
Tak. Máme jeden dovednostný bod. Schopnosti. Aha. Tak zatiaľ nič. To ešte budem prerozdeľovať potom v budúcnosti. To je to. Takže mohol by som si... Dáme si kočku. A tam je vidieť krásne. Troška lútu. Toho nikdy nie je dosť. No, poď ty zmrt. Oboje chceť kven. To je istotu. Opa! No poď. Sa brániš, poď. Bojuj. Opa. No poď. Koho sa bojíš? Poď do mňa. Poď. Tak to zase nekam. Tak to dosť bolelo. Si toho vedomý. Opa, narastla nám toxicita trošku. Pomer. To dáme, poď. Ihoj. Troška sa tlačil na scénu. To nevadí. Tak. Vybavené. Troška lútu. Toho je celkom dosť. Hehehe. Počkaj. Povedám, že som chcel ešte nastaviť akýkoľvek jednu vec. Doskoro ma to napadlo. A či to tu asi nebude, že? A to není len meno. Tie veci, ktoré sa teďka týkajú.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Vždy, keď budem smrkať, tak samotne ja vás neobťažujem. Dobre, asi máme všetko tuto. Dá som sa behol pozrieť vtedy. Behol, že? Behol. Idem tam kúknuť, to istotu zabudol som. To bude len také rýchle nakúknutie. Teraz nás to boli. Bola tá ilúzia, to som chcel vedieť. Keď som to spravil.
We going? Now in his eye. Ought to use it.
Hop. A sme vonku. Easy.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Ach, nás portál. Dobre. Poviem to takto. To kurva. Aha. Tam niečo behá hore. Vadí. Dobre, plán je takýto. Pomôžeme Kiere troška. Pre ňu to spravíme. Vybavíme to, aby... Bavíme aj leta. Sa to podarí. Postupíme v hlavnom príbehu. Trošku. Dlho, jak to stihneme. Určite chcem hlavne tam... Pôjdeme do bažín sa kúknuť. Takže... Momentálne teraz... Rýchle cestovanie, nasadne na loď. Dáme si nový etap. Ale... Ježiš, jak sa to... Ten otvoríme si inventár. A dáme si... Máme dámy lesa. To chvíľku počká. Najprv. Všetky tieto veci momentálne počkajú. A je toto. Toto. Spravíme. A by som všetky vývesky pozbierať. Nemáme všetko aktívne. A preto teda spravíme toto. Máme si mapu. Aha. To pôjde? Prečo to nejde? Prečo mi prístav nefunguje nikde? Aha, dobré. Tak to je halus. Ale nič. Aha. Lebo tam som bol a tu som ešte nebol, chápem. Čo je to po novom už musíme pristaviť? Aha. No nevadí, tak ma nič nezostáva, len tam doplávať. To by malo byť teda kadiaľ. No, doľava. Doľava. Jajajaj, no. Dobre. Tu som sa mal chytnúť, že ktorým smerom ideme. Tu sme sa neujebali. Dobre. Hej. Dobre, tam tu. Polomrtvie. Bože. Však viete, jak to je. Lebo keď má soplík, tak je totálne mŕtvy. Zomieram. Hej. Do soplíku. Umriem, lebo mám soplík. Dobre, idem. Opa. Žiadne staktizovanie nečakajte.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Hallo? Čo sa tu deje?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh. Vyskúšame.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
To je dobrá vec. Môžeme oleje vyrobiť. Elixíry. Nemáme. Tvary. A ten nám bude hlavne mutagen chýbať, predpokladám. Vyrobíme všetko, čo môžeme. Tak. Všetko, na čo máme mutagény. Tu máme oleje. Ideme to priebežne vyrábať. To nemôžem. Opa. Tak. Dobre.
news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer, you've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serag, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food.
Number.
Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not, the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss, you've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Katastrofa ten spro. Nawet chrci mnie, kiedy to może zdochnąć.
Great witch you are.
Ach,
I failed to lift the curse and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not
Ale
enough
jednak
to
są
conceal
pułapy
me from the witch
wiejskie.
hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows
To
themselves.
co? Trzecieba.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Kyle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it
Pełna.
quite useful, I'm sure.
No zíde sa. Viackrát.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Kyle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
Huh?
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
So, where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
Nick. Telefon.
Are they hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Jeszcze chwilku. Ježiši, debil sprostý. To tlačítko. No poďme ďalej. Poďme na to. Tam to mám ísť. Nemá tú loďku. To. Ideme sa zbytočným fajtom. Zatiaľ také netreba. Tak. No poďme. Ježiš, mi sa prepol. Bože môj, prečo? Chceme to spraviť, aby Kira nespravila hovedinu. Pískam, to je v prdeli. Pretože mám zapchatý na zadýcham ústami, tak tam je začal pískať. To je katastrofa.
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
Už úplne sa čeknem.
One way only, I'm
Sa mi
afraid.
nezmenilo nastavenie grafiky.
Trust my feminine intuition.
No máš sa k grafike, hej.
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Neprestavilo sa mi nič. Dobre, tak je to OK. Retracing musím mať vypnutý, no. Po 2080 to ešte tak nedáva. Čože? Počkajte, niečo čeknem. Čože? A nám to ide normálne. Vyhodilo, že volá čo so zvukom, ale to asi za to rozprávam, jak rozprávam momentálne. Tak na chcípane.
Geralt, are you on the isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
Na týchto treba dávať bacha.
Can't hear. Great, broke already. Short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference.
No poďte ohni opty.
Careful.
Hromadný výbuch. Tak. Počkajte, že vraj niečo so zvukom. Peknem to. Aha. Teda návrh. Aha, dobre. Tak to nič. To mi to kokotiny vyhadzuje. Mal by som tam niečo praviť. To budeme odkladať. Maugrim odložím. Počkajte, tu. Je to vôbec? Máme. Tak. Dobre, vybavené. Môžeme ísť ďalej. Keďže opravený, pokračujeme. Popivček, no poď môj. No čo je chlapci, čak poďte, ne? Zase mám ísť za vami. To mi nechce. Poďte vy za mnou konečne. Opa. Letecké dni topilcov. Čo je toto? Kameň. Takže truhla. Nechal som sa oklamať. Rovno to tu lutnem, keď už som tu. Ale mohol by som pozrieť jednu vec, či som nenašiel nejaké lepšie veci. Akože tieto zbroje to nebudem ani pozerať, to je katastrofa. No takže lepšie rukavice, ani niečo, gate. Ani nie, ani topánky, že? No. Takže nič lepšie nemáme. Takže môžem pokračovať. Ale, čaute chaloši. Vypni, no poď kamarát. Ty si umrel, dobrá. To ma teší. Robotu menej.
Doesn't look like the work of necrophages.
Pravda. Bej úsudok, Geralte. Oni svietia na červeno. No čo je, chlapci? Bacem hrom. Max tu teda je. Poďme, čo je, chlapci? Toto uhybné manévre dávate. No poďme, čo je? Opa. No poď. Opa. Hlava mínus. To bolo čo? Ach, mačky uradujú.
A fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death.
Lietali ste? Iný? Máme, čo vidím? Ale čo?
Let's try Kira's lamp.
Skúsime lampu. Až to.
They're onto us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. With no notion we he's coming to tear him to shreds. Way's clear, lads. Adam!
Psychopati. Psychopati. Počkaj, hej, chvíľočku. No poď ty potvora. Tak. Potvora jedna.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed?
Typom, že oboje, Geralte. Poď sa do riti. Tu asi nejaký extra loot nebude. To takéto drobnosti.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with you?
I don't know.
Pokrčanie ma zabije.
Burning. What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
Jak my zistíme, čo sa tu stalo? Počkaj. Je tu hore niekde truhla. A tu je truhla. Ja to len očekujem na rýchlo. Nie je tu truhla. Vadí. Tu je truhla. Je čas ísť dno.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Place is full of rats, as many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You need to be so detailed.
No chce. To.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble like him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and a daughter. To the top!
Chłopaki.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Pravda. Nestraš tu na mňa.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits. Let them out, maybe. Like to die of hunger if we leave them there. I'd sooner burn the vermin, releasing them.
Tak, możemy pokračovať.
Bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village. Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that? You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards, clever than you. They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Aha, ďalšia truhla. Toľko ľutím, to budem predávať, lebo toho budem mať veľa. Ale to je dobré, zase ide všetko.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Pohode. Ideme hore vyššie. Truhla. Nice. Výhľad. Na velen. Uj. Je čo? Nič. Tam ide. Tam nič nemôže. Máme dačo? Aj tuto. Pekneme to tu. Ukáž.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago.
Aha. Ty moc nemyslel, kamarát, ne?
Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Aha. Tak to bolo rýchle. Ale chodorí ti duch.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Že počujem plakať. Ach. Aha. Dvere.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Check toto. Ja čítať nebudem, sa mi nechce. Ešte dočeknem hore vyššie. Zdá sa mi, že aj tu je niečo. Alebo len komentár.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Tak to áno. Dobre. To je posledné, čo tu zostalo.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out.
Annabelle. Ty píča.
Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Stopila ma do huby. Ideme to strategicky.
I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What happened then?
Fear. Terrible fear. I feared the men who approached, but I also feared the potion, drinking it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folk should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved. Who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I?
Huh? Uskallam.
You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
It's a miss, no.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman.
Tak, to je pravá tvár. Uj. Tam byś ty potworo. Ocembesta. Tak, tak. Pomalá si strašne, dobehol som, že nevšimla si. Tak pridať. Myslím, že nám pošleš potkaný, že čo? OK. Teraz. Čakaj, nemôžeš ísť von, ne? A zrazu si vonku. Ale...
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
No to cíti. Je dobré, keď to cíti. Loďka. Poďte chaloši. Tak, vybavené. Čo, pôjde do mňa? Nepôjde. Nepôjde. Škoda. Si zoberieme loďku. A ideme. Máme niečo je opivec. Alebo nejaký jeho druh. Ajajaj.
Be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your... Why have you been following me?
Ale.
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
Dobre, vydrž si tu chvíľu. Milá veďka, hneď som tu. A, som tu.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time, but... It can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there? In the tower? Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I ran, abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Come on, chlapci.
I've waited long enough for revenge. And now it comes to us on its own.
No, run. We've got to go. They'll kill me.
Don't be afraid. You'll be fine.
No chodź, Fismarat. No chodź. Jeszcze. Wystarczy. Chwała Bogu.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
No nie si ty potvora. Tak.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
It's me. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Granny, careful.
Boże.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Ach, sorry, zase som to mal vypnuté. Ideme to? Ideme sem. Za vedúcou.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Lepná. No sme sa nevideli, pomer.
Giddy up.
Tell if you love the gods.
Kým sa zorientujete, ja budem preč. Ach. Ty špina tu hovná po mne hádžeš. To sa nestalo, ja som sa bugol. Ach, bože. Som sa bugol od pani, to vreco, čo tam bolo. Nevedel som sa uhnúť. Hej, bože môj, nebudeme z toho asi. Ach, bože, naspäť, no. Aspoň to už je vedúce. Ale druhý pokus teda. Nechaj seknem a zdrhnem im aj tak. Aha. Lepá. Tuto som sa bugol.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Drowners and a water hag. My favorites.
Opa. Idem dobre. Ach, sráči. No, pokračujeme. Ty čo moja? Tebe to moc nevyšlo.
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
Nastala malá nehoda. Vždy pristal pre Boha.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. A dry red from Zubaran, southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. It waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one.
We'll see. No poďme, ideme ďalej.
Come on.
Som si mal ozaj pomeditovať, aby sa mi doplnili elixíry a všetko. No to je čistá bieda. No a sme tu.
Geralt,
Hey,
just
Lisa.
when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. King Vin Faithful.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Ja znova běhnu na vysko, já jsem tu. Kom zpět.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
No,
It's just right.
Oh, I'm might also have changed your hair color while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Hoppa. Musíme vyhrať, poďme. No prvé.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
Ha! As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Ja mám chytíček, ty si za mnou. Opa, sme tu.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Výpadky mám chvíľkové. Sorry.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So...
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
Bože, strašné výpadky mám.
A skirt? Guess we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek.
Sorry, fakt, mrzí ma to.
Shame. Could have kept her shoes
Chcelo
on.
ma vypínať, bohužiaľ.
Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
Nič pre deti.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Yeah. Sa zneužila. Stále nás zneužila.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Poriešime potom. No, by som vedel to obliecť, ne? Áno. Schopnosti. Máme mutageny, máme taký, dobré. Dobre. Počkaj, ja som kam pristal.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
Čiže sa za ňom nemusíme trepať hore.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all. Guilty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
Didn't come here to play games. I want to know what you're up to.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure, like a virgin's tears. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds free of bedbugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Oh my. Dobra. Mapa. Teraz. Potrebuję pojazd do Rudnej. Máme Johnny vyviesku. To berieme.
Witcher, take pity! Don't steal our young'uns!
Tá stará, ona je že zvyšná dedina to bola. Že by. Alebo odhají to není. Možno to toto bude. Bereme klepnu a ideme tam.
Come on, Roach. Gotta go to the woods again.
Wasn't it recent you went to see him?
Aye. And I swore to bring him up.
No. Chlapci.
Oh, look, we got ourselves a customer.
Not about to buy anything from you.
Oh, afraid you're mistaken. If we're to let you pass, you gotta pay.
And if I don't?
Then you die.
See this medallion?
Gaffer! Gaffer!
Shut it, Solbeck. Aye. Now I see it. We didn't mean no...
Recognize the guild?
Aye, Master. Forgive us for not remarking on it earlier. Please.
Gaffer! Gaffer!
Now listen. Might pass through again someday. Don't know when. But when I do, I don't want to run into you. That clear?
As a summer's day, my lord. Godspeed you on your path.
Gaffer! Gaffer!
What's it now, Solbeck?
Gaffer, he's a witcher.
Solbeck.
What?
Shut it.
That's it, Roach.
Chlapci zbadali medailu a dostali sa. Pôjdeme pešo. To musím prejsť. Lala. Ja to je ono, zálipy.
Ever eaten tree bark? Me, I've got splinters coming up there now.
You're a heartless man. I have cold from my old home.
Same old song since you moved in. Then go on, live there.
But it's infested with beasts.
No problem. Get the hell out of my house, you mate.
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure, savings really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
Oj, nie płacz, już na to patrzyłem.
Let's go.
Lala. Aha, to sobie troszkę mimo. Idlo jest oko dość daleko, no. Ach, Boże.
The manner the old woman mentioned. Not a single sign of monsters. Locals are either imagining things or someone scared them off. A journal. Little wear and tear. Someone's journal. Tripwire. Never known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here. No one's been here in a long time. Strange. Wall looks like it was put up later than the others. Skeleton in the closet. Happens in the best families. A man. In his 30s, 40s maybe. Couple of pages missing. Torn out. The page is missing from the journal. And thus I die in darkness of hunger and thirst. Gods have mercy.
Ach, well.
Booby trap. Whoever said it knew what they were doing. Traps everywhere. Gotta be careful. Movement. Gotta keep my ears open. Rustling. Over there. Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be. Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be. Shit. A tripwire. Wonder what door this opens. Somebody lived here once. Dolores. Something here. Chest. A tripwire. Something's not right. Just long enough to reach that upper level somehow. Let's see what's up there.
Your reflexes have slowed. Hope you're not hurt. Those were my traps.
Letho.
Yeah, didn't expect to see you either. You one of them?
Who's them?
To the Emperor, mercenaries. To themselves, bounty hunters. To me, ordinary sons of bitches.
Well, got nothing to fear from me. Took a job from an old woman. Supposed to get rid of the monsters here.
Did that already. Count on you remembering that when you collect your pay.
Hiding in a place overrun by monsters. Good idea.
Means people don't wander in by accident. And the ones who come on purpose, well, I'm prepared for them.
Assassins?
Emperor just decided to get rid of me. I'm an inconvenient witness after all. I've run into loads of men out to kill me ever since I left Loch Muin.
Now I understand all the traps.
Gotten real careful.
For good reason. Don't look a bit like lost travelers.
They're
Robert.
not. Means Lewis sold me out.
Lewis?
Old friend, kinda. Did a few jobs together once, a while past. Lewis recommended this place to me.
You've grown careless. Let yourself be drawn into a trap.
Nah. Only traps here are the ones I set. Gotta get rid of them. Coming?
Jasnačka, že
Either
áno.
way, We got a plan of attack?
Yeah, improvise.
Wow.
Get him! Don't let him catch his breath!
You'll never know.
No napad.
Goddamn fools.
Shoddily armed for assassins.
They're just scouts. Came to see if Lewis was telling the truth. The rest must be waiting nearby.
And your old pal probably knows where.
He was the only one knew I'd be here. Must have told them. Think me and him are due for a little chat.
Could be interesting. Love to see it.
Come along. Sight of two witches should loosen his tongue that much quicker. Stay close to me. It's one of those places that's hard to find if you don't know where to look.
This Lewis. Somehow doubt he's one of your best friends.
Stick closer, Geralt.
You know how it is in this trade. Drink with someone in the evening, check if he's robbed you in the morning.
How'd you meet?
It was before Faltas kissed this world goodbye. Lewis was a wanted man in Aedirn. Hefty bounty on his head and normal contracts were hard to come by. So I decided to catch the bastard and make some coin. Tracking him down proved easier. He was merrymaking at the Golden Hanged Man, smack in the middle of Hag. Nabbed him, tied him up, but the guard post didn't open till dawn. So we had a few hours. Started talking, killing time. Chap was so nice that once dawn came, I let him go.
And that's why you trusted him? Felt he owed you one?
I was stupid. Stupidity can cost you, but betrayal costs even more.
No.
The giant with a scarred forehead. Some grey-haired bloke.
Lewis won't be happy.
Letho. Greetings. Good to see you, alive and well.
Oh, yeah?
Of course. We're old mates, ain't we? Who's your friend?
A new mate who knows you're a Fink.
Whoa, let's be civil now. Remember, you're on my turf.
Arno Vestas' men showed up at the manor. You were the only one who knew I was there.
They'll be nipping at your heels for a while. Said so yourself. Perhaps they finally caught a whiff.
With your help.
You've not been here 5 minutes, and already you've offended me twice.
No insult worthy of scum like you.
Careful, mate! They're witches! Witches don't attack humans!
Damn it!
Make an exception for you. Lie still or you'll bleed to death. Tell me where Vester's men are. I'll give you something to staunch the bleeding.
Jak se to robi?
They're north of here.
Ale.
In Lindenvale.
I'm curious. How much does the life of an old mate get you these days?
Things been shy of late. And we fell afoul of the Black Ones. Vesta showed up one day, offered half of the bounty on your head, and a letter of absolution from the Emperor. You got to understand, you don't say no to an offer like that.
I understand.
Hey, my medicine!
Gotta understand, Lewis. You don't betray men like me. Time to see Vester.
Going with you.
Damn you!
Musieť popredawać veci, no.
Horsens! Damn you!
Inak to už nevidím.
This rabid dog's here! They'll eat me alive! Have mercy!
242, super.
Orno Vester. Nilfgaardian name.
From Metner, I think. But he's hunted and killed everywhere from the far south to the Dragon Mountains.
Why have I never heard of him?
Goon goes by different names. Brandon Wilf, Apple Saxon, Manfred Wimplebottoms.
Manfred Wimplebottoms? Good name for a
La
clown.
la la
Once
la.
he's done in, sure worth laughing. Preferred method, rip the teeth out one by one, then cut the mouth open ear to ear. It's keep your eyes open.
Think they're really here?
Don't know. But like I said, I've grown real careful.
Gloria was still unwell. Head's hot as a half, and she's seeing things.
Proszę ważne, bugla się o nic.
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms.
To jest cała klepna.
Gotta be worth more than the entire village.
A.
What's in the barn?
Hey!
Got company? Run and find your parents. Tell them to grab whatever's valuable, take you and flee. Got it? Good. Give this to your mother. Now run.
What was that?
Compensation. Stay here and don't interfere, no matter what happens. Plug your ears.
What in blazes? A bolt of lightning or something?
Shut up, all of you. Letho of Gullet. Good to see you, alive and well.
Funny. Second time today I've heard that lie.
It is no lie. You will certainly fetch a higher bounty alive.
Really? How much?
Enough to buy me an estate in Kovir, where I will lie about eating fruit till the end of my days.
Not bad. Not every man gets to know the price on his head.
Most men would prefer not to have one. But why have you come? To make my life easier?
We were passing by. Decided it was time to finally meet the famous Arno Vester in person.
I am flattered. Shame we'll not get to know one another better.
Why? Going somewhere?
No, simply because I will kill you in a moment.
Wanna kill me, but you don't even know me. Not nice. Think I have to punish you for that. But I won't kill you. I'll just cut off your hands. Cut off all your hands, one man after the other. Till the end of your days, those stumps will remind you of the mistake you made.
Raphael.
You
Nice.
fucking dimwit. I hadn't time to exchange 2 words with the man.
He provoked me!
Nice.
We have no quarrel with you, but one false move and...
And what?
You will end like him. What say you to that?
What do I say? Simple. You're as good as dead.
Wybawione. Gdyby pomocy. Jakie ciężkie to sprawia na schwal. To boleo plan.
Zanguibarian venom. Something's fishy.
Jakie wypady. Co tak jest to teraz.
You still here?
They'd have cut your head off if I hadn't been here.
So you proved useful after all.
Could have told me.
No fun in that.
Debil.
You all right? You're conscious, but the Zanguibarian venom could still kill you. Got the antidote?
Saddlebag. Take it in a minute. Couple of days I'll be like new.
What was it for, that whole farce?
Told you. I've been on the run since Loch Muin. Loads of pursuers. Got ambushed once, almost died. So I decided it was time to end it. Once and for all. Found Vasto's gang and paid off his arbalist. You just witnessed the rest of the story.
What if he'd crossed you, like Lewis?
I had to risk it. If you hadn't cut down every last witness, I'd be a free man. Letho of Gullet is dead. Word of that would have spread across the continent in days.
Wouldn't have done it if you'd let me in on your plan.
Told you not to get involved. Well, my plan's in shambles. I should really disappear.
You could wait things out at Kaer Morhen.
With your friends from the School of the Wolf. No thanks. Could end badly.
Tell them I sent you. They'll understand, give you space.
Kaer Morhen, you say? Why not? Got some loose ends to tie up. but then I'll head there.
Help you somehow? Need anything?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen.
See you, Wolf.
Tak. Jak to robię? I sama popredała te rzeczy nejaké, no. Dá sa to niekde predať. Znači ísť po ceste.
Run, Roach.
Ice encased his armor, like winter on the glass pane. His eyes red, like embers in fire. He leaned over me and whispered, "Boom!"
Go, go.
Pokračuj, klep na plné.
You, white one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
Ale ticho.
What?
Got anything interesting?
Tak. Aha. Keď sa do šitné veci dáva, že 2.
Farewell.
A tu vnútri je niekto ešte.
Greetings.
To máš, ukáž.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Najprv. Dáme všetko, čo tu mám. Vím si toto. No zabudol, že ešte to mám v inventári, že čo je plný, tak rýchlo.
Farewell.
Ešte potrebujem na ten výskum, teda. Alchymia. Aha, kam skôr, to nemá. Aha. Citronovú vodku si môžem kúpiť.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Sa je chlapstvu. Dobre.
Farewell.
Zľahčil si ma, díky. Stará ide.
What's the rush?
Tu za rohom bude. Tu je.
You've returned. What's become of my home?
It's safe now. Got some hard news too, though.
Tak, už to vybavené.
Bricked up in a wall. And this.
So, Roderick, my husband, he killed him.
No.
Gods.
Zabil.
Sorry.
The truth can be cruel, but one can't turn back time. And perchance, did you find my chest with my treasures?
Yeah, pretty generous as rewards go.
You've earned every last bit.
Time I was on my way.
Gods guide you.
Ty. Si hlavné, čekneme dámy lesa. Troška. Nie ďaleko. Tak. Sunieme sa bližšie. Klepá. Že seš. Tady seš. No poď. Jdeme tam.
Not your lucky day.
A sme tu. Oj. Super, že si tu. Zajímavé. Opovedúca.
That's it, Roach.
Tak, teraz sme tu. Zistíme situáciu.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet. Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean. Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen." Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you. Go away.
Ale nerob.
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that?
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. Witches? Of the bog? We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zemek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. You could still come back.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassies got tits. They do. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, hide them lassies in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads. That's what he said.
Anyone else here, besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree? Tree slapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
You one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the more in some furry shat.
Watch your language. They tells tales and tales, naught but tales.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on them.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
Your betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, because I don't know nothing.
He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you.
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You. Be gone. Be gone.
Zwijanie. Wina. My nem na vecko, pracujeme. Je to to. Mam tu. Tak.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
No. Nie
Just
znajdziemy.
tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone.
Nie no, zmienić tak to. Nie wiem, on.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
The boy who plays with Johnny. He must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out. And he eats snails. Yuck.
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never. When we're bad, she cries. She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
Dotykam bez nikotynu. Pipina, hello?
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Ale ma zle.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right. But you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never
Dneska to budy asi neuvidíme.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy. Means he's never hid from the black ones. No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
Ako powiesz?
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Aha. Ah, la 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 la.
I can see you.
I tak to, hej? Ty będziesz tu starczona určite?
Found you. You can stop hiding.
No fair. I'm supposed to win.
I can see you.
How'd you find me?
Prehliadol, ja som jebnutý.
Found you. You're the last one.
Bet you cheated. Come to the cottage. I gotta tell the others I won.
Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we?
Pum, pum, pum.
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Ajajaj.
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad. Some starved. Others were
Dzieci
killed.
mają smutny w rybach,
Like
no.
mine. One day,
Oh.
we went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells. Then, laughing, went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
La 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 la.
What are you on about? Who said arse? Ugly word, ugly. Don't
Ovládame Yanga. Ale, návšteva. By som sa mohol konečne vyhýlovať. Čo to vôbec nie je zlý nápad. Teda, nie vyhýlovať, ale pomeditovať troška. Ah. Vybavené.
Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
Poďme po stopách. Vás to daje vyšpiny. Vypni. No. To ti trvalo. Jeden chaloš býva. Ach. Tak, dobre, ale prdeli.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside.
Tak, jak sa mi doplňa tie veci. Tak, ohlasíme ho.
Johnny?
No, nevie rozprávať. Budeme sa pohľadať hlas. Po fuchtle mu ho zobrali.
You're a bucka? A luton? A godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything, from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not? This where you live? Cozy burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors? You know the kids from the clearing well? Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone. What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Can't understand you. Try to explain it somehow.
Co się chápem.
Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Aha. No pomań. Łóżek. No.
Watch out!
Dobra. Wezmę many. Mamy si meso.
Stay close to me.
Co tam wyjdzie? Dalszy? No tak daj. Tam moje 4 piłki. Tak to użane.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
No, po mejor. A powiedz, że harpia. Pomek. Gierka co nam zejdą.
Maybe he meant this bottle.
Chodź sa. Jeden hlas pre teba.
Done celebrating?
My favorite words! Life without savoring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Rick.
Hang on a
minute.
minute. I
Precz.
helped you, now
Nás
you help
päť
me.
posmrať.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favors?
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean. How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sick their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Oh, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
Aha.
I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise. Downright glorious. suddenly heard a bang, so loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared, out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired, just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's huts, quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Poďme za ním. No, keby aspoň ideš. Poďme.
Careful! Watch out!
Damn it.
Tam idziesz, wodnica, poď. Tak, ruka minus. Chyba ma stopił są leci. Także tak. No pomę.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her.
To wcale lepšiu výzbroj.
Bleh,
Na zbroj. Tak.
Softly gazing, fire waning pale. Hop, a spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
Can you take me to the Crowns?
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Aha.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
No se tota.
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
To je
Johnny's a
virtuálna
good
miestnosť.
lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
Poďte, komunikujte so mnou.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well finished. Oh, that's how I like him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard
Chyba nie boi.
times are upon this white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Oh, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Lady told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger. Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear. Stone shear. Stone nose. Stone ears.
Dobre. Toto vylúčime. Taký čeratike, tak toto na dnes ukončíme. Možno, nebudem to sľubovať. Ešte ten listec zapnem. Ale... Nie teraz. Pokiaľ si oddychnem, počujem a... Ešte sa asi ozvem. Ale až troška neskôr. Tuto sa uložíme a pôjdem. Takže sme sa celkom dosť posunuli dnes. To je super. Tak dlhé dobe. Takže tak. A dnes to už večera zabalíme teda. Len tým uvidím. No. Mám nejaké vypínaky už, aby som aj spal. Uvidíme. Možno si kávu spravím, preberiem sa. Máme až tak za hodinu. Teď sa o polnoci možno. Večer, čaute. Po.